Is your engine starting to sound a little tired? Maybe it takes longer to start, feels sluggish, or drinks more gas than it should. Well, here's the good news. Your engine's not dying. It's just begging for some care. And the best part, most of these fixes are quick, simple, and make a world of difference. In this video, I'll show you 13 powerful tricks that can bring your engine back to life, smoother, stronger, and quieter than ever. And at the very end, I'll reveal one small, often ignored detail that most mechanics never talk about, but could completely transform your engine's performance. Let's dive in. Number 13. Clean or replace the air filter. Your engine breathes through its air filter, and just like you, it needs clean air to perform at its best. When that filter clogs with dirt, dust, or bugs, your engine starts struggling to inhale. Power drops, fuel consumption rises, and acceleration feels lazy, especially in turbocharged cars, where you'll notice that frustrating lag every time you hit the gas. Now here's where many drivers get wrong. Some believe that a dirty air filter somehow improves performance. Nope, that's a complete myth. A clean filter keeps the airflow smooth, improves throttle response, boosts acceleration, and even makes your engine run quieter. If you've recently cleaned your throttle body, this is the perfect time to check your air filter since they work hand in hand. Open the air box, pop the lid, and inspect the filter. If it looks dark or dusty, replace it. Most filters need a change every 12,000 to 15,000 miles, sooner if you drive in dusty areas. They cost anywhere between $25 and $100, and trust me, the savings in fuel and engine wear are well worth it. Use the correct size filter, don't jam it in, and once it's secured, reconnect everything tightly. Your engine can finally breathe deeply again, and that fresh airflow makes it feel brand new. But don't relax just yet, because there's another airflow secret most people forget. Number 12. Fuel injector cleaning. If your car hesitates when you press the gas or gulps down fuel like it's free, it might not be the fuel itself, it's how it's being delivered. Fuel injectors are supposed to spray a fine mist into the combustion chamber, but when dirt or varnish builds up inside, that mist turns into a weak dribble. And when your engine gets a dribble instead of a mist, performance nosedives. You can use a bottle of fuel system cleaner from the parts store, and it helps with mild buildup. But when the grime becomes stubborn, you'll need a professional cleaning service with a pressurized injector kit and specialized solvent. This deep cleaning blasts away gunk, restoring that precise spray pattern your engine was designed for. The result? Instant throttle response, smoother idling, better fuel economy, and even reduced emissions. You'll literally feel your car come back to life. The ideal interval is around every 30,000 miles. It's cheaper and safer than waiting for a misfire or total injector failure. Clear the gunk, revive the power, and let your car roar like it used to. But that's just part of the story, because what's building up inside your engine might be holding it back even more. Number 11. Carbon cleanup. Over time, black soot builds up on your intake valves, pistons, and combustion chambers. That sticky carbon not only chokes airflow, but also interferes with combustion. The result? Rough idling, sluggish acceleration, and that weird metallic knocking sound that makes your car feel like it's aged overnight. If you mostly drive short distances or use low-quality gas, this buildup happens even faster. Imagine your engine trying to run a marathon with a sock stuffed in its mouth. That's exactly what it's doing when carbon piles up. But here's the best part. Cleaning it is like sending your engine to a spa. You've got two solid options. 1. Use a fuel additive designed for carbon cleaning. Pour it into your gas tank and let it gradually scrub the system. Or 2. Go for a professional walnut blasting service, where crushed walnut shells are shot into your intake to physically clean out the deposits. Sounds crazy, but it works brilliantly. For most cars, a carbon cleaning every 30,000 to 50,000 miles keeps things in check, especially if you're running a direct injection engine. Afterward, you'll notice smoother response, improved efficiency, and a quieter ride. Your motor works hard. Give it a detox, and it'll thank you every time you step on the gas. Now, speaking of airflow, there's a tiny component that most drivers neglect until it starts causing chaos. Number 10. Inspect and clean the throttle body. More than half of drivers delay basic maintenance, and throttle body cleaning is one of the most overlooked jobs. This small part sits between your air intake and engine, controlling how much air flows in when you press the accelerator. Over time, typically after 30,000 miles, carbon starts building up around the throttle plate. By 75,000, it's coated thick. That buildup keeps the plate from opening and closing properly, messing up your air-to-fuel ratio. The engine either runs too rich or too lean, both terrible for performance. You'll notice rough idle, weak throttle response, or even random stalling. The fix? Surprisingly simple. Disconnect the intake hose, open the throttle plate, and spray throttle body cleaner onto the buildup. Use a soft cloth or toothbrush to gently scrub it clean and let it dry before putting everything back. If your car has electronic throttle control, don't force the plate open manually. Use the gas pedal to open it while cleaning. Once done, reassemble the system and start your car. Instantly, you'll feel smoother acceleration and steadier idling. But we're not done yet, because right next to the throttle body lives one of the most underestimated sensors in your entire engine. Number 9. Clean the mass airflow MAF sensor. This tiny, sensitive sensor sits between your air filter and throttle body, constantly measuring how much air enters your engine. That data helps your ECU determine the perfect fuel-to-air mixture. But when dirt or oil coats the sensor, it starts sending bad readings. The ECU begins guessing and your car starts running rough, poor fuel economy, jerky acceleration, or even a glowing check engine light. Luckily, cleaning the MAF sensor is incredibly easy. You don't need to take apart half the engine. Just unplug it carefully, remove it, and spray it with an MAF-specific cleaner. Never touch or scrub the wires inside. Let it air dry completely, reinstall it, and reconnect the plug. Done. This 5-minute job can make your car feel instantly more responsive. Do it every 12,000 to 15,000 miles, ideally when you clean your air filter. And if your car still feels weak after that, the problem might be what you're feeding it. Number 8. Use quality fuel. Let's crush one of the biggest myths in the car world. Premium gas doesn't magically give you more power. What matters is your engine's octane requirement. Higher octane resists detonation. That's when fuel ignites too early, causing a sharp, destructive knock. If your engine is tuned for high performance or turbocharged power, and you fill it with regular fuel, you're basically inviting detonation. That's how pistons crack, valves burn, and engines die young. Lower-grade gas also burns dirtier, leaving carbon deposits that clog injectors and sensors over time. Stick with top-tier gasoline that includes detergent additives. For an extra boost, pour in a bottle of Techron or Seafoam every 3,000 miles to clean the fuel system. Your car doesn't need race fuel, but it does need clean, consistent combustion. When the burn is smooth, your engine runs like silk, efficient, powerful, and reliable. But even with the best fuel in the world, your engine won't survive long without this next one. Number 7. Timely oil changes. Changing your oil isn't just maintenance, it's survival. But here's where most people get it wrong. There's no universal, every 3,000 miles rule anymore. That was true decades ago, but today's synthetic oils and engine designs last longer, sometimes up to 10,000 or even 15,000 miles, depending on your car. A Toyota Camry or Honda Accord with full synthetic oil can safely run 7,500 to 10,000 miles. Some high-end cars like BMWs can go even further. But, and this is crucial, not all engines are the same. Older cars, high-mileage engines, or vehicles driven in dusty, hot, or stop-and-go conditions may need changes twice as often. Check your owner's manual. Follow what your manufacturer says, not what your neighbor or mechanic insists on. Regular, correctly timed oil changes keep your engine clean, reduce friction, and extend its life by years. Now, once your fluids are in order, let's talk about the parts that actually make the magic happen. Number 6. Replace the old stuff. Engines are built tough. Some can hit 300,000 miles without major problems. But the small, supporting components around them, not so much. Over time, spark plugs wear out, coils weaken, belts crack, and hoses lose flexibility. Each of these small failures slowly chips away at your car's performance. Worn spark plugs alone can rob your engine of up to 30% of its power. And yet, replacing them costs just $20 if you do it yourself. Don't let laziness cost you horsepower. When you're refreshing these parts, don't ignore the supporting fluids and battery either. Everything under the hood works together. And here's a neat little trick for aging engines that develop small oil leaks. Add a bottle of T205 Reseal into your oil fill cap. It rejuvenates rubber seals from the inside, helping to stop leaks without tearing the engine apart. You don't need a brand new engine to get that new engine feeling. You just need to refresh the parts that time has worn down. Number 5. Clean the PCV valve. This small valve is the silent worker that keeps your engine clean from the inside. It routes harmful gases from the crankcase back into the combustion chamber, helping maintain pressure and reduce emissions. But when it clogs with sludge, crankcase pressure rises, leading to oil leaks, poor fuel economy, and even internal wear. Cleaning it is simple. Locate the PCV valve on your valve cover or intake manifold, disconnect it, and give it a shake. If it rattles, it's fine. If it doesn't, it's clogged. Spray some carb or brake cleaner into the openings, let it sit, and shake out the debris. Allow it to dry completely before reinstalling. This tiny step can make your engine run smoother and extend its lifespan. And now we're entering the home stretch, the small, often overlooked details that pack a surprising punch. Number 4. Replace a cracked or worn gas cap. It might sound ridiculous, but your gas cap could be sabotaging your performance. That little twist-on part helps maintain pressure inside your fuel system. When it cracks or loses its seal, air sneaks in and fuel vapors leak out. The result? Rough idle, hesitation, even a check engine light. All that from a $20 part most people ignore. And a bad seal doesn't just waste fuel, it literally lets your money evaporate. Replace the gas cap with a new ethanol-safe version. These are built to resist swelling and heat damage caused by E10 or E15 fuel blends. You can replace it yourself in seconds, no mechanic needed. Just twist, click, and you're sealed. But if your cap still looks fine, the problem might not be the cap itself. Number 3. Clean the gas cap and filler neck. Sometimes it's not the part, it's the dirt around it. Over time, dust and grime collect on the gas cap and filler neck, preventing a tight seal. That tiny leak disrupts fuel pressure and confuses your car's sensors. To fix it, remove the gas cap, grab a clean cloth, and spray a little WD-40 on it. Don't spray directly into the tank. Wipe the underside of the gas cap, especially the rubber gasket, and clean the inside of the filler neck threads. Screw the cap back on until it clicks. That click means the seal is tight again. It's simple, effective, and instantly restores stable pressure. But before we wrap up, let's talk about one last thing that's even smaller, but ridiculously powerful. Number 2. Use the correct type of gas cap. This might sound silly, but using the wrong gas cap, vented versus non-vented, can mess up your entire fuel system. Vented caps allow air in, non-vented caps don't. Get that wrong, and you'll either lose pressure or build up too much of it. Both can cause your fuel pump to strain, your engine to run hot, and performance to drop. Don't guess based on appearance. Aftermarket caps might look the same, but behave completely differently. Check your owner's manual or ask your parts dealer to make sure you're using the right one. Pressure balance is key. When it's right, your fuel flows perfectly, your combustion stays efficient, and your engine runs smoother than ever. Number 1. Give the gasket a silicone vitamin. The rubber gasket on your gas cap does one of the most underrated jobs in your car, sealing pressure. But over time, it dries out, stiffens, and develops micro cracks. When that happens, vapors escape, pressure drops, and your engine performance suffers. Once a year, grab a small amount of clear dielectric silicone grease and gently rub it around the gasket with your finger. Twist the cap on and off a few times to spread it evenly. That's it. It keeps the rubber supple, prevents sticking, and maintains a perfect seal even in freezing weather. Do this one tiny step, and your engine will not just run, it'll purr. These simple fixes can bring your old engine roaring back to life, smoother, stronger, and more efficient than you thought possible. But before you pick up that wrench, don't miss the next video, 10 oil change mistakes that are slowly destroying your engine. It's packed with life-saving info that could spare you thousands in repairs. Watch it now. Your engine will thank you later.